It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Jaguars. Next on Madden Football.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Throwing on their first play. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Got a man, Spears has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Man in motion, headed right. To throw it on first down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw it again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Looking slant route complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll give them a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll throw it yet again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Back to throw.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds his fullback. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Slot receiver headed left. Throwing on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Harris on the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And it is picked off by Tyson Campbell. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Throw on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dragons start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons tie this game 7-7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. 3
yards there and enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pickup of 12 on that play, and that gives them the first. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He's dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. They'll try and punch it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Given 5 yards on 2nd and goal, they're going to be 5 yards out on 3rd. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Flush down out, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dragons take a second quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. This finds Franklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
Setting up a throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The offense getting set to go. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Catch made over the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 5. He's going deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this 1st half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now looking to throw. Ooh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Christian Harris on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds a man right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They'll run here from the gun. He spins right by him, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and they'll have 1st down. Back to throw now. That one's complete right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jaguars.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get...
And he's in. Touchdown! The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons grow their lead to 8. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Through the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. He breaks the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love throwing up 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pass play now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A 27-yard look here. Aubrey puts it through. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Another carry for him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From midfield on second down. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that
they really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Able to get it to Franklin. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll look to throw. Able to get it to Edwards. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Looking for a throw here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Their offense running back out now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Now a give running right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a first down. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons take a fourth-quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Pass play coming here. Got a man. Spears has it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on 1st. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And this one doesn't go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They motion the slot man right. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Here comes their offense out again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Dragons up by 4. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Right up the gut. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, and they take this in for the score. The Dragons now lead by 10. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons drive their lead to 11.
Jaguars 24.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff to the back. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. The handoff on 3rd and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dragons emerge as winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.